Hello everyone. In this video I am going to discuss about different aspects of RNA polymerase enzyme in prokaryotes. In my last video I have already discussed about different components of promoter in prokaryotes. So the different components of promoter are initiator, discriminator, -10 element, extension, -35 element of element. Out of these -10 and -35 element, these are the two important hexameric consensus sequence because these are responsible for the recognition of promoter, and those promoters with sequences closer to the consensus are generally stronger. So what is the meaning of stronger promoter? So stronger promoter means how many transcripts it initiates in a given time, how well the promoter binds with the RNA polymerase, how efficiently it supports isomerization. So isomerization, after the binding of RNA polymerase to the DNA double stranded structure, the DNA double stranded structure which start to melting and convert into open structure. So closed double stranded structure, it convert into open DNA strand. This is known as the isomerization. So how efficiently it support isomerization, how readily the RNA polymerase can escape. And these different elements of promoter, they are recognized by different region of the sigma factor, as I have already discussed in my last video. So this is the very good picture. It says that how -10 element interact with the two region of the sigma factor, -35 element it interact with the 4 region of the sigma factor, and up element it is interacting with the alpha carboxylic terminal domain, 2 alpha carboxylic terminal domain of the alpha subunit of the RNA polymerase enzyme. So now let's start the different subunits of the RNA polymerase enzyme. RNA polymerase enzyme, it is composed of 5 types of subunit. So alpha, one type, beta and beta prime, both the 2 types, and the omega. So these alpha, beta, beta prime and omega, they form the core enzyme. So 2 molecule of the alpha subunit, 1 beta and beta prime, each one 1 and omega, they form the core enzyme. When it binds with the sigma factor, they form the hollow enzyme. In all bacteria, a single type of RNA polymerase is responsible for the synthesis of RNA, mRNA, tRNA, but in eukaryotes, rRNA, mRNA and tRNA are transcribed by different RNA polymerase, that is polymerase 1, polymerase 2, RNA polymerase 3 respectively. And here the 2 alpha subunits, they codes from the gene RPOA, and beta subunit codes from RPOB, and RPOC codes the beta prime subunit, RPOD codes the sigma subunit, RPOZ codes the omega subunit. These beta and beta prime subunit make the catalytic site of the RNA polymerase enzyme, and the 2 alpha subunits, they helping for the enzyme assembly and the promoter recognition mainly. But the sigma factor is very important, the sigma factor which provide the promoter specificity. So I have another special video for about the sigma factor. So this beta and beta prime subunit togetherly make RNA catalytic site and make up most of the enzyme by mass. The amino acid sequence and the 3-dimensional structure are conserved with the larger subunits of the RNA polymerase from all 3 domains of life: bacteria, archaea, eukaryotes. So now move to this picture. Here have a look to this picture. Here you have seen that how different subunits of RNA polymerase are arranged to form catalytic site or active center and different channels. Here the beta which is marked by cyan color and the beta prime marked by the pink color. Okay, and alpha 1 is shown in green and alpha 2 in yellow, and omega in red color. Beta and beta prime form the crab claw like structure. Move to this picture. So this picture, it shows the event at the time of elongation process, how the DNA entering into the catalytic site, and from catalytic site how RNA and template and non-template strand of the DNA leaves the RNA polymerase enzyme. So kindly think of the active site of this enzyme needs how many channels. So the active site or the active center of the RNA polymerase enzyme, it should have the channel for the entry of DNA, should have the channel for exit of RNA, should have the channel for the entry of ribonucleotide, should have the channel for the exit of template strand, should have the channel for the exit of non-template strand. So if you look this picture, then the RNA polymerase, it forms 5 channels. So there are 5 channels in here. The NTP uptake channel. Now it is not shown here. The NTP channel allow the ribonucleotides to enter into the active site. So ribonucleotide entry channel, this is known as the NTP uptake channel. And another is the RNA exit channel, allowing the growing RNA channel to leave the enzyme as it is synthesized during the elongation. The remaining 3 channels allow DNA entry and exit from the enzyme. The downstream DNA entering the active center clipped in double-stranded form through the downstream DNA channel between the beta pincer. The non-template strand exit the active site clipped through the non-template strand channel, which is marked here capital letter NT, and travel across the surface of the enzyme. The last channel, the template strand, follow a path through the active center clipped and exit through the template strand or capital T channel. So the double helix are formed at -10 in the upstream DNA behind the enzyme. So these are the 5 channels. Beautifully everything are shown here. And the mutation, so as you have seen that the different subunits of the RNA polymerase coded from the different genes, particularly the gene RPOB and RPOC, which codes the beta subunit and beta prime subunit. So the mutation in RPOB and RPOC, the gene coding for the beta and beta prime affect all types of transcription. And now move to the alpha subunit. The dimer formed by the 2 alpha subunits serves as a scaffold for assembly of the core enzyme. The C-terminal domain of the alpha subunits also contain promoter DNA directly and thereby contributes to the promoter recognition. Further, alpha and sigma subunits are the major surfaces as RNA polymerase for interaction of the enzyme with factors that regulate transcription initiation. Omega subunit also play, now move to the omega subunit also play a role in enzyme assembly and may also play a role certain regulatory function. The sigma the sigma subunit, which is predominantly responsible for the promoter recognition, and the presence of omega subunit, it is controversial. The presence and the absence of the omega factor or the omega subunit, it is controversial in RNA polymerase enzyme. The catalytic site is at the base of the cleft formed by the beta and beta prime jaw. One of the catalytic magnesium ions needed for the mechanism of catalysis in tightly bound to the enzyme in the active site, and the other magnesium ions arrive at the active site in the complex with the incoming nucleotide triphosphate. So all these things whole about of the RNA polymerase enzyme.